So, my name is Matthew Royce. I spent most of my life not on YouTube, obviously. And I've always tried to work two jobs, uh, backpacker, saving as much money as I could. Uh, the past few years got difficult. Lived in my car for a long, long time. Worked out Miami, Florida, all the way to Boston, Massachusetts. Job hopping and trying to make friends on the East Coast of the United States, where I grew up. Uh, I'm from Chicago. It's a large city. I grew up in the southern states and rural towns. And I recently went through New York City looking for work and just kind of living on the street. And I learned a lot there. And I met some really fabulous people and traveled out of New York City all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. I think it's the Gulf of America now. And you lose contact with people. And I really wish I would have had my more of a YouTube channel going. So I'm thinking, I'm gonna start making videos and just explain to my camera and who I am, and to make those videos and to put them out there. So that's what I'm doing, and that's what this is about. This is probably gonna, be one of my first videos I've ever made, and my YouTube channel is for trailer previews for new movies. Is the way I was doing that with studying products, and, selling products and things like that. But I never considered a social vlog of just myself and who I am and my adventure. So this is the first adventure of mine for video for YouTube, and I'm going to post it to my Facebook. So I'm going to do Facebook and YouTube, and I'm going to try and start capturing some of these more special moments throughout life, because they just fade away, and it would be nice to be able to go onto YouTube and to see them again. And I was always very skeptical about doing videos of myself and putting them out there on YouTube. I don't know why. Camera shy, maybe. Don't want my face all over the place, maybe. Afraid of danger. World community danger. There's all kinds of reasons to just kind of stay to yourself and lay low. And, but I'm thinking, make some videos, put them out there. So that's what I'm going to do. I started off in life, in my teenager, I studied biology and healing advancements of the human anatomy was my interest in life. I wanted to go into advanced new stages, experimental healing with my career as, going throughout life. And then I got into cooking and professional management for restaurants and businesses. And since COVID has been happening, the entire world has changed. I'll tell you right now, from Miami to Boston, there is no work. You used to be able to travel and backpack and drive around in your vehicle, and you'd always have a job, city to city. There'd be some kind of paycheck there that could keep you going. It's important to be employed throughout your life as much as possible, for as long as possible, for your 401k to build up, so that way you have money when you retire in your elder age, if you can get there. And so that was my main focus, always staying employed and putting money into that. 401k for my retirement savings. So even if I didn't have money because I was living off my paycheck, I was still working and employed, and that would support my retirement. And I was happy with that. Life's always been a struggle financially, and there's no jobs now. So I'm 42. I'll be 43 this year, and life is just getting more drastic, more rough. It's making me more nervous as I go along. I've never sat calmly and just chilled, literally done nothing in life. Like, I always had, like, I've always been going out there trying to find a third job, that third part-time job for that little bit of extra money. And it got more difficult and more difficult and more difficult. It's like everything shut down and came to a slow, and then it stayed at a standstill, and there's no momentum anymore. And I'm a veteran, and even for me, finding some kind of footing in a career path is everything. Costs money to get certifications, costs money to do this, costs money to do that. You got to go to college for your 4-year degree. That costs money. Just everything costs money, and at a slow standstill where you're unemployed and there's no income, it's just really difficult. And more to come later.